we lit, bro. We lit. Oh, I can't see. There we go. All right, let me put the camera real quick. Yes, sir. We lit. We lit, bro. So, give me a sec. Just waiting. I gotta wait 5 minutes till the joint start. Hey, nah. This is a little. Bro, why is my camera doing that, bro? No way. Hey, what's up, Stacy? All right. So, you gotta wait 2 more minutes, and it's still like dumb glitchy, isn't it? Yeah. I tried to figure it out. I woke up like a lot earlier, but hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real recognize real. Apparently, I've been in aura debt for the past like 3 days, doing the sales job with the homie. So it's good to know we're coming back. We're back up. All right, I'm about to post. Man, this joint feel good, bro. Arsa boom. Pete, what time it is? You know what I'm saying? Exactly, the debut. Oh, the debut. Um, Camera I'm using, a webcam for Dell Inspiron 15. Um, the hinge is broken. You can see the wires coming out of it, but it still works. You know what I'm saying? It still works. But yeah, man. I see we got one current viewer. This is the beautiful Stacy. You know what I mean? But so far, thank you for pulling up. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Thank you for pulling up. This so far is gonna be like FaceTime between me and you, like it usually is, but I'm about to give the people a rundown, because I had to come prepared for the first day. The first day. So, like I said, hey, thank you for showing up. Um, Not even hopefully, definitely there will be more people next time. Because I got methods. You know what I'm saying, understanding how psychology works and how engagement actually works as well too. So that's been the past like honestly year of my life. But why I started streaming? That's a great question, honestly. Like I'm gonna keep it a complete beam. Seeing the streamer university, I got excited. Like not because like I'm a streamer myself or like I can benefit from that, but the fact that like we're watching the turn of a new industry and the people who are like at the front of that industry use their platform to bring people up into the industry too. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's kind of like that's been like my philosophy with life honestly recently, cuz I seen like where life can take me and where things can end up going. And if I end up eventually like building that platform, like why would I not share it? Use where I got myself to help use where I got myself to help other people. Oh, give me a sec. Oh God, early bird get the worm too. All right, that glare was kind of frying me. But we're back. But yeah, early bird get the worm. Like whoever gets to the new commodity first gets to lead the pack. So that's one of the things I've learned, just observing, living life, seeing how things actually work, and just doing like what I do now, like the whole sales thing and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get into that later. Yeah, yeah. Another reason why like I started doing this is because so I'm not a drop shipper. I don't want to do drop shipping. Drop shipping is just like it's like knowing how to do one type of business like really well, and then just like start, like honestly it's knowing how to start businesses and then just doing it over and over and over again until like the business itself dries out and it doesn't seem like you can scale it, even though you can always scale everything, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's like scalping with what's it called, what's the word, like in stocks and stuff like that. Like, is that scalping? Whatever it is, like I really don't like. It's just not something that I want to keep doing. But I seen some kids. I'm gonna say kids because we're the same age, like 20, 21. Nah, he said he just turned 20 or 19 or something. But yeah, he found some success in like drop shipping, and he was like, yeah, I might as well just document it. And then seeing that, like, and then he said that, well, I watched a video of him going back on like what he used to do, like what he used to look like and what he used to like focus on like 5 years ago. And he would not have that footage and like that information if he didn't save, like document his whole like life, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to document it a little bit. My bad. I hate young lit drop shippers. Oh God. Well, yeah, envy, honestly. I'm gonna say envy, but it's like how did like they knew ahead of time like what drop shipping was gonna be, and they just like stuck to it. That's really just all it is. But I know, bruh. I tried to fix the glitch earlier, but it didn't even like bro. But let me see what I could do about it. I'm lying. I'm not trying to fix nothing. I'm trying to see the chat. Bro. Now I'm just watching myself, bruh. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it since it's aura. I forgot where I was. But yeah, young lit drop shippers documenting his life. And I was like, you know what? I might as well do that too. Because I said, like, give me 4 years, like, straight. if I do this for every single day for 4 years, like I can't not be successful in something. Imagine like trying to do something like 365 days 4 times. And you're telling me, hold on. 4, dang. 14, well, 1,500 days, bro. You're telling me if you sat and did something for 1,500 days straight, back to back, you will not get better? Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, I rounded up. I'm that kind of bull. I don't like irregular numbers. Well, imagine doing that for that long, okay, and nothing happens. Like that's honestly that at that point, it's either like you're stupid, or like it's actually impossible to make money. And we know the second one's not true. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you like how I even got to like the whole trying to make money on my own thing, like the whole process of it. And matter of fact, it's like a whole life story. You know what I'm saying? So if EK from 10 years from now like watches this back, or like people are watching this back, and they see like, oh yeah, that's really what, like where EK started, like they gonna get the whole story. Oh, you guessed? No way. It was pretty close though. Yeah. Oh, 1460. So you were like pretty close. Wait, no, you're not, bro. 14,000? No way. Oh gosh, show the Yumbos too, like Yumbo. But nah, yeah. But basically, it all started when I first got here from Nigeria. You know, I don't know what you guys know about Nigeria, but the divide is very clear. You know what I mean? There's the haves and then the have-nots, right? Thing is, like, it creates like a social hierarchy that some people like. Well, it's Nigeria is like a Christian place, but some people just like use that to save face with how like nasty they think about other people. Like they think about like other people as less if they don't have it. They talk to people crazy out there. You know what I mean? And just like that whole fact, like it's giving like Nigerians like that hustler mindset. And I don't know if I had that, or I didn't know I had that until kind of like my mom like pointed it out. But like I moved here when I was 11, 6th grade. Pulled up, and it was one of those things where I noticed like you just like the thing with like business a lot of times is like not even just business. And I had this quote on my wall back there. It says, "You observe a lot by watching." So like the things that you don't know, you find out a lot more things by just like sitting there and trying to watch how things operate. And I've been blessed with like the fact that I'm gonna call it a blessing, because as a kid, like middle school, first half of high school, anxiety was like a huge thing. Like I don't like saying that I had it, but I know that what I had affected how I lived my life and how I viewed people around me. You know what I mean? But the negatives that came with it had some positives too. I spent a lot of time like just being observant. Like I can. Oh yeah, see you now. The anxiety thing. When I was a kid, I had no shame. Nah, I was the complete opposite. Like I was shameful for myself and everybody else around me. Like it felt horrible. Absolutely insane. But like it definitely like helped me just sit and watch people more. Like now, honestly, now like my pattern recognition skills are insane. Like I can read anybody's player badge. Like if I need more information, I'll ask, and then that one piece is gonna make all of it come together. Like I can tell you exactly who you are in 5 minutes. Okay. But besides that, like I spend a lot of time like what's the word? Observing. So I seen people were like selling candy in school. And I'm like, you know what? I want to sell some candy, bro. I need some, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it felt even back then, like I didn't even care for the money. I just knew that like I like this is something that can happen. Like I like the idea of it like becoming bigger. You know what I mean? But then like I don't know, like I don't know what was up with that school, bro, First Colony, but I had candy. I got beat up for, and they took it from me. So I stopped selling. I'm not gonna lie, fresh off the boat too. Like I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna keep it a beam. But from there, I kind of like. Wait. Thing is I see the what, and there's no like actual story. No, you're good. Cause back then, thinking back now from this perspective, like it was funny. But at the time, it was like, damn, like I can't just like sell, bro. Like we not trying to get money together, bro. You know what I mean? Like even now, it's like people like do you wrong, and it's like, dang, like we could have like had two heads in like one. Well, two heads working together to get to like a bigger whole. You wanted to slime me out, you know what I mean? But that's later on in the story. You know what I'm saying? He said we gotta get the gun. No way. But I wish I knew Buddy's. Actually, nah. I do know Buddy's IG. Let me see, man. I'm gonna drop a UAV on his crib. UAV coming with the kill streaks. And I remember his name too, but I'm not gonna say it. Like this guy, bro. No way. Bruh, has he not posted since like 2018? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, hey. It is what it is, man. But look, after that, something in like 7th or 8th grade, like I started like understanding fashion. Like I like clothes, man. I just like. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm good. Don't worry, I came with notes. You know what I'm saying? I wrote this all up. Oh, you can't even see it. Wrote this all up earlier. But yeah. Yeah. 7th grade came. 7th grade, I think 8th grade came, and I started like enjoying fashion, right? So I wanted to, and the thing is like everything that I did, like I didn't just want to consume, like I wanted to like produce, you know what I mean? Cause 7th grade came, I started like getting into fashion, like I said. Then from there, I started like building like the idea of a brand, you know what I mean? Like I like the idea of like making clothes, so I wanted to start making clothes. So I started Calabar, you know what I mean? That's where it all started, like 7th grade. There's like a whole story behind that. Like I wanted to like having Nigerian parents, like you can't always get what you wanted, you know what I mean? So I try to find like alternatives to the things that I wanted, like when I was trying to be fashionable, you know what I mean? Hey, we got a Calabar lover right there, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the club. You know what I mean? But dang, bro, I'm forgetting. But yeah, try to find like alternatives and stuff, and then I found this like Vans like customization video, and it was by PAQ. Now, if you know, you know, but PAQ, W Fashion Content on YouTube, they stopped like 3-4 years ago, which was very tragic, but they're all living their lives, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty sick that they put me onto like high fashion, like what it could be to be like interested in like clothes and stuff. All right, let's leave the freakiness at the chat, yo. No way. But yeah, from there, learn about them, and then like even like seeing their content, and like from like listening to like more fashion content too. I wanted to start a brand, and that honestly was like the first business really. I tried. Oh my bad, you can keep me freaky, yo. Keep me freaky. Like, yo, you got to start crying, yo. But yeah, I want to start a business, so I started that like Calabar, and then like when I made like the Calabar name, I didn't really have like any pieces back then. Like this is like 9th grade, I think. No, not ninth grade. That was like eighth grade, somewhere after eighth. So that's when I started like listening to fashion podcasts and like watching like fashion videos and stuff like that, and like people breaking down like runway shows and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I want to do that. I'm gonna make fashion content and start a podcast. And what are you gonna do about it? And I'm sure you guys can see somewhere on this channel back there. There are some videos from about it says 4 years ago, but it feels like a long, long, long time ago. Oh yeah, what do you think about him? You see Jet EK, like EK with the milk dud head. Yep. And Loki, like that's when it was fun, but I gotta take one of those down for real, for real. I'm gonna keep it a beam ski. One of those I really gotta go. But I'm speaking for myself. Like I know what Lil EK looked like. But yeah. And then from there, like I gotta keep up with the notes, man. Little Candy, Time Passage, January 24th, blah, blah. Yeah, started Calabar, did the podcast, and I'm doing this again, too. So, like I said before, like, everything that I've seen, if I enjoyed it, I wanted to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So, from there, lived life, made clothes, freshman year of college came. I actually kind of tried to lock in with Calabar. I made pieces, manufacturers, sold some hoodies. Some people still have them, and shout out to y'all, but I don't even have a piece for myself. You know what I'm saying? But beanies. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Are you talking about like the? Oh, you talking about the Calabar? No, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, the Star Student hoodie. I'm thinking, man. I keep saying like I'm thinking about like selling again, like making clothes, but what I've learned from like owning in camo, yeah, for sure, ski. I actually might just make that just cause. But let me get my money up first. You know what I'm saying? Cause later on, like I'm about to show y'all, money low. So that's why I'm working on this right now. Yo, we all broke, man. I'm not joking. You can't even show me 10 racks right now. So I mean, I really appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure like you would have obviously paid. Actually, no, that's crazy. I forget who you are to me. I'm really thinking this is just chat. I got you. Don't even worry about it, man. I got you. But no, yeah, I really would do that. It's just like the things that I know. That's what I'm saying. Like when the more you know things, like the more you want to know about that thing. Or like the more there is to know about stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't want to like keep jumping the gun because there's like kind of like a linearity to this, but yeah, I did some pop-ups. Yeah, nah, you blended in a little bit too much. Like I'm thinking it's like a regular person, random dude. But nah, you're doing your job well though. You're keeping me engaged. Like this isn't just retelling of EK facts and EK life, but yeah, pop-ups happen. I did a pop-up with my homie Delry, bro. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, and if you are, hey, shout out to you, buddy. Grim Orchid, fire idea. And then even honestly working with him on that kind of like helped me do what I was doing later. You know what I mean? Like I helped him like build the brand up a little bit. I was there as like kind of like someone to bounce like the idea off of, but then like also help create the graphics. But I did put him on with like making graphics, and now he's tough at making graphics, bro. Like he's actually like I remember, I forget what summer it was, but he sent me like, yo, EK, what you think about this? Insane. And that was like after a year of just like doing it, and I'm like, bro, like you got that. Like, don't ask me any questions because I'm not the expert anymore. You know what I mean? Like, teach you too. I got you. Honestly, that's what I'm about to get into. Like, too. Like, I gotta think about where I want to go next. You know, because there's so many skills that I have learned that could be monetizable. It's just the same, like my head's like bouncing around. Like I can do so many different things. It's just like what am I gonna sit and actually do, you know? But yeah, legit a lot of life experiences. January last year I left the crib. Yeah. Packed my bags, moved, lived with this Nigerian dude. He did do me dirty, but that's not the story for today. But yeah, with them, get this real soon. Nah, yeah, I actually need that. Like get wired, bro. Like actually robot mode. Like it's actually insane. Like how locked in you get off of those. But then like you realize that oh yeah, this is clinical meth. So this isn't what life is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Look, I can't stop the businessman in me though. As long as I don't sell them, I can't stop the businessman, man. Like I got the hustle in me. So if I so happen to be up like $60 and half the addies are gone, just you know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But dang bro, I can't even read what I wrote. Fashion, music. Oh yeah, I moved out with the Nigerian dude. I'm into the fashion, music. All right, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what I'm about to talk about. And this is where like I want people to like give me input a little bit cuz any path that I can go on is going to like yield like the result of making money. Oh yeah, I designed like Bad Bill Stacy. She had top song on TikTok last year. Designed her album cover. Fix Your Lace, if y'all haven't heard about that. yeah, she made that. And I designed the cover, you know what I mean? But yeah, legit there's so many things that I can do. It's just like I don't know. It's like you know when you sit and you're trying to find the best way to do something and then you just spend like more and more and more time not doing anything because you're waiting to find the best result. Half the time, like if you just picked something, by the time you already made that decision, you'll be where you want to be. You know what I mean? I feel like that was just like word salad, but at the same time, like that's really just true. Like just pick something and just like follow through with it. And if it doesn't work, if it genuinely doesn't work, as in like you cannot make it work, move on to the next thing. So like, yeah, like when I moved out though, like I was in the little fashion scene, the little fashion, music, art scene. You know what I'm saying? And that's where like you see the kind of life that you can live. Like people driving like nice cars, like having nice clothes and stuff like that, like always like experiencing like the high life. But then like you stop and look. How long should we try until it's not working? That's the question I'm trying to figure out for myself too. I wish I had the answer, but for right now, like my answer is just keep going. Cause you know how some people be trying for years and it's like, come on. Honestly, yeah, a year and a half sounds like the perfect like time period to be honest. Like actually like create a foundation and sustain it. But at the same time, like let me see, people trying it for years. When people are trying something for years and years and they're seeing like zero progress. Like I get like scaling from like 1 million a year to like 100 million a year is gonna be like it's gonna take time, you know what I mean? But if you've gone 5 years running like a plumbing business or something, and you're still struggling with the business, I'm wondering like what you are doing. Like if you own the business, like aren't you like outsourcing like outsourcing tasks to free up your time to optimize the business itself? So if your time is free and you're supposed to be optimizing like the business in that time period and it's not getting optimized in 5 years, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like that's where like the whole the idea of like input in, output out. Like if input creates output and you want to have an output that's 3 times the input, you have to put 3 times the work in. But some people like sit there and do the same thing for 5 years and never actually like increase their input, and they keep getting the same results. And then it's like, like they're confused about like how they got there, but the whole time like they never actually did anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I'd answer the question. As long as you're like progressing, like if you improve 1% every single day at something in a year, you're gonna be 3 times better than when you started, almost 4 times. You know what I mean? In 365 days. Yeah. But yeah, you gotta keep going. But yeah, the LLC underground scammer, genuinely, like back, like you see people driving nice cars, like nice clothes, like nice everything, and then like you realize that either they're making like 10,000 or like $20,000 a month, or they genuinely just can't afford it and they're living the high life in front of you. And I think from there, that opened my mind up to the fact that financial literacy is a real thing that you have to be aware about. I'm gonna say that first. Like, when I left the crib and I was like out and living with like the Nigerian dude, I was broke. Like, those who know, bro. I'm talking about. I love saying this too because it carries the gravity of the situation I was in. But have y'all ever ate eggs and had to mix them with water just to eat over rice with some frozen vegetables? Yeah, they get like that. I will admit I'm financially literate, and it was it. See, it's a universal experience because we all have to learn it at some point. And it's not even, the thing is, it's not, it's the same thing with like trauma, right? It's not your fault that you are financially literate or you have the trauma, but now it's your job to fix that. You know what I mean? No one else is gonna like go out of people will go out of the way to help you, but no one is supposed to go out of their way to keep you alive. You know what I mean? Like, it's there's no obligation. It's there for like people do it for charity, but we're not. It's not our job to fix what you have broken with yourself, kind of thing. A little tangent there, but yeah, it was really low in there. It was low in that crib. So like when I'm seeing people like really just have buku bread and like we're in the same position, and I genuinely know that you have nothing else going on, because if I ask you like, yo bro, so what's the next move, bro? He's like, bro, I don't know, like I'm about to just be home all day tomorrow, and it's like Tuesday. Like what if you had like what are you doing on a Tuesday in the afternoon? You know what I mean? And like how are you outside every single day? Like what do you do? And as she said in the chat, LLC underground scammer. That's what it is. So from there, like, I understood that, like, they're playing a high-risk, low-reward game. They're risking losing their, like, entire lives, like, their whole freedom for, like, $5,000, which $5,000 is a lot to us now, but to a lot of people, that's absolutely nothing. So I'm not wasting my time, or I'm not losing my life to risk something that can take away everything else that I have. You know what I mean? So my thing became like, I want to take not low risk, but appropriate risk and gain high reward. Like seeing like that, and this is where like the understanding of things like get better like the more you experience life. Because people, I always see that like. I always see that like conversation about, oh yeah, like bro, CEO shouldn't be making $1 million a year. Who's making 800,000 a year? Why are they doing that? But it's like people don't understand like the reason why. Like think about it like this: like if you had to be in charge of an entire company, in charge of all the processes that happen, in charge of all the decisions that happen. And if you make the wrong decision and it actually can ruin the entire company, as in ruin like people's lives, like ruin how people are paying like they're paying their mortgage, ruin how people are like feeding their family and stuff like that, like how they're actually like staying alive. you are responsible for the lives of like hundreds of people. Even if you have like a couple employees, like they have families too, like who are living off of them. So the incentive to actually stay and do your job well as a CEO is to pay you so much money that it makes no sense for you to not do your job well. And it's like people just don't understand that. Genuinely. Hire a life coach. No, you're not even distracted. I'm just talking. I'm supposed to be interacting with the chat and stuff, but should you hire a life coach? I'm sure you already know this too. Like, I'm a very independent person, and I feel like I feel like I'm smarter than everybody else, especially when it comes to like my own life. So hiring a life coach, if you're asking me, no. But if you look at your life and you feel like that's like a resource that can actually help you get to where you want to go, then yeah, of course. I would say though, like, first try to identify like in your life like what's like holding you back, or like identify the things that you don't like, and then with those things sit there and think about like where those could be coming from. You know what I mean? And then like you can approach it that way and like kind of like optimize your own life. Like find out the problem, fix that problem, move on to the next one. You know what I mean? But genuinely, like, God willing, amen to that. 100K a year, 800K a year. That's like pocket. What don't you like? Carless, yo, don't even worry about that. I'm telling you, don't even worry about that. Maybe I got some cooking, but we'll see. We'll see. But the fact that like you can even like that that's like your limitation, that's amazing. Now you know the next step. You know what I mean? But yeah, like realizing that the person who benefits the most offers the most benefit to other people made me realize like, yo, like maybe I want to do business. But that realization didn't really come like till after like I experienced like life for real, like. So I've done a couple of sales jobs. I'm on my fourth right now. And one thing I can say is like there's something about interacting with people that legit the role becomes like big, a lot bigger. Ideas are more expanded beyond like what you ever imagined. And even the fact that like we're in the information age, like I say this like a lot too, like especially right now at the beginning of the information age is the best and only time that you and I will get rich. I'm being so serious. Because right now, like one of the things that's really driving me forward is like using like ChatGPT and other like like AI like platforms and stuff. And the fact that like the information was already accessible, like because like ChatGPT just reads like information that we have already like on the internet, you know what I mean? But it makes it even more accessible. So like information age, like ChatGPT, like the fact that like the things that we never knew before and the things that like that certain groups of people kept to themselves, everybody knows it now. Like business has been the same for the entirety of human history. It's just that the business practices that like people knew, they kept them in the family. They kept their riches to themselves, but now everywhere, like what they knew about how to start a profitable business, everybody else can know that now. Like there's no grandpa you gotta go talk to who owned like the BMW dealership when it came out in like 1800. You know what I mean? Like it's right there on the computer. So go search it up and go get rich. You know what I mean? But like I just lost my whole train of thought again. But yeah, like the sales thing like really made it served information in the sense that there was conversations that were happening that I didn't even know were happening. Like I'm gonna kind of skip my first sales job. Actually, no. Yeah, first sales job was like cool, but it was horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like what we were doing was actively destroying the black community. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Actively destroying the black community. Like we were selling health insurance. But the whole like sales thing, like they're here about the numbers, like the signups. They don't really care about the quality of the person or the quality of the sign up. You know what I mean? So when we're out in the field, they legit like there was like things that parameters that we had to fill in properly, like how much people made every year and stuff like that. But they tell us like, yo, just put a number in so we can get the sale and you can get your money. And it's like, okay, cool. I was doing that at first, but I didn't know like what the repercussions were. So then we went on a Louisiana road trip, or yeah, business trip. And then during that trip, like I actually got to see how the high rollers, quote unquote high rollers, were really making their money. You know what I mean? When I tell you, like, I was appalled at like how little they cared about the people they were working with. They just put like any kind of information in whatsoever. And the worst part is, honestly, yeah, like I think that was water and lime and salt. Just a little electrolyte thing, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get my hydration up. But honestly, I talked to one of the people who used to work there recently. He came through our tech house actually too, like bro named Andrew. He been left. And he told me like everybody else left too, I'm not gonna lie, like when we realized what happened, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they were doing like the fact that they were putting the wrong information in, especially like income, it was affecting like their taxes because we were doing like Medicaid stuff. So it was like with the government. So at the end of the year, they had to like pay back what they didn't use in the Medicaid service that they actually couldn't even afford because we were putting the wrong like information in. So they were paying back money that they didn't even have to pay back in the first place. So it was horrible, ruining people's credits, ruining people's like lives and stuff. But that job though was the first part. Yeah, absolutely horrible. Like what they did. Like, and when I realized that, like I generally could not stay there. And that was the beginning of me like being actually dead broke and not like having anything because I couldn't work there anymore. Like that was crazy. I don't care like how much money like I'm gonna make, even if the money wasn't even good either way. Where does the money come from? Come from the sale. So it was an interesting thing, and that's why I think right now that government involvement with like programs like that, and then like incentivizing businesses to actually do the distribution, is causing the problem because the way that company made money. So Medicaid would they have to make X amount of like so for them to like keep their budgeting, they have to have X amount of people on Medicaid, but they weren't getting that, but they still had a budget. But this is where like the whole like arbitration thing comes in, like buy low to sell high or like make money off the difference. So at the agency that I worked at, the marketing agency, they would charge Medicaid like X amount for each people that we signed up. But those people will be worth like 5 times the amount to Medicaid. So they're paying like a fifth to get like 4/5 of the worth of that person. So like we made money just getting the connections like to them a lot easier. I don't know, like it's better with like a visual representation, but I feel like I explained that like kind of well. Medicaid has money. They're giving a budget, but they don't get more budget unless they have more people. So with the budget they have, they put that into advertising themselves to get more people signed up to increase their budget. The money that they put into advertising, they put it into like us, the sales company. And then that money is used to pay us. That's what it was. So basically like they were just incentivized to get people to sign up, not even like actually be quality not even to actually be quality customers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, even like the government itself didn't care about people they had coming on. They just wanted to get people on board to get more funding, and I hated that. But yeah, I had to leave that job. But before I left, I remember like specifically this conversation with this one guy. He had a trucker hat on. I seen like the logo on there, like the name of the brand on there, and I asked him like, "Yo, is that your trucker job? Like, do you own that business?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do logistics." I'm like, "Logistics? Connecting two things together, like the transfer of information and goods." You know what I mean? And from there, like That's what kind of opened my eyes to the fact that there is more money somewhere. Not even I didn't even know about business yet, but it was just like, oh yeah, there's money in there. You know what I mean? Like, because knowing that moving product from one place to one place, this is like before I even understood the idea of like arbitration. Someone was getting paid to move them. I was like, oh. And then at the next sales job too, like I met this one, like the next sales job was different. That was like a lot later. Because from after that first sales job, I worked at our tech house for the past like a year, honestly, for like a whole year. And then we got one more viewer. Okay, yo, who this is? Bye. Yo, who this is? Who's out there? But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you be, man. Yeah, the Sierra Club. Hey, she knows the lore. She knows the lore for sure. Like. The Sierra Club. I worked there. I worked there. It was January to January, like March or something. Outdoor fundraising. Hey, buddy with the cool glasses. Come check us out. Come check us out. Hey, nice to meet you, man. My name's EK. Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt your day, man. You know, I'm sure you can see I'm here with the Sierra Club. I'm guessing you know about us, right? You said Bald Era. Right now. Oh, I'm not even bald anymore. It grew out. I'm going bald today, though. Today. I'm going bald today. But yeah. All right. I'm going to fix that today. I'm not even lying. After I get off, I got to have like a real schedule for the streams too. For today, though, I'm about to just like follow this whole structure right here. And there's some on the back too. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Can't even see that, but yeah. Sierra Club. Hey, how you guys doing? I already gave the whole pitch, you know what I mean? But our tech house is pretty cool. I like our tech house. But yeah. At that job though, I feel like, is it redlining? Like, is the audio good? Because I'm seeing over here turn red every time I speak in it. Yo, chat. Okay, bet. But yeah, but I met this one lady at that job. I see she has like a logo on her car. And then she has a logo on her car. So I asked her like, "Oh, is that your business?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, what do you do?" And she was like, "Oh, I just officiate the titles like when people like between people selling cars and stuff." And I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "Yeah, I just like sign the create the contract, sign it, and like I make a percentage off the transaction." I'm like, "Oh." Another thing connecting two things together, like the movement of goods, logistics, you know what I mean? So at this point, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, like that's really where the money is at. Like this is really where people are making the bread, bro. Like this is exactly how I'm going to get rich. Start thinking about logistics and stuff. And then, you know what, I'm about to jump the gun and like connect the ideas. Because after I learned about the idea of logistics is when I hopped into trying to do like ASIF. What did I even call that? Accessible shipping and fulfillment. Wasn't you supposed to sell your shirt at someone's pop-up? Oh, yeah. I did a pop-up at UH, but I'm about to get into that. Actually, I completely forgot I did that, so I'm about to get into that, like, some point. Let y'all know about that, too. Because I did. There was a slight Calabar resurgence. Made a couple sales. That one-to-one sales, you know what I mean? Look, that felt good. I like doing sales a little bit when it actually makes it, like, when it actually, like, plays out right, you know? But, let's see, bro. But yeah, damn, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh, but yeah, after that, I opened up ASIF. I'm gonna talk about that a lot more like later, but that idea. I'm gonna tell you the constraints on that. You know what I mean? Like why I didn't follow through with that. But then, sales job number 3. Now that was solar. But at this time, by this time, I had already like kind of like realized like, do I have any more red shirts? Depends on which one you're asking about. Like, is it the red one with the baseball tees, like the ringer tees? Oh, well, the baseball tees, and then like I have the ringer tees, but those are black. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. I got you. Oh, baseball. Oh yeah, I got a bunch. Hey, we already got people tapping in with the product. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was gonna say some. But yeah, yeah. At the time though, I had already like realized like what I wanted to do, like what ideas I could make happen. But yeah, doing this solar job, that was when I really realized like, oh yeah, I'm at the bottom of the funnel. Like I'm the person like barely scraping any like money off the floor, but then it's like someone at the top is using my efforts to. And it sounds crazy for like me saying this because I appreciate the opportunity I was in, but it's legit like what the situation was like. My efforts to make him more money, and that's cool because that's the system that he created for like his business. So my thing was like, how do I create my own system to create my own money? And I'm losing a lot of like how I got to where I am now with the whole like coloring book thing. But I did start doing like the viral hues coloring books, like trying to just like a small case study on understanding like how business actually works on like a very small scale, like where I'm not like wasting a lot of money and like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. So yeah, ever since then though, I've been like locked in. I've been locked in with trying to like make business make sense for me. And Alex Hermasi or Harmasi, whatever his name is, a huge asset to me, man. Like there's like stuff that I never heard. There's stuff that like I never would have experienced like if I didn't listen to his content. Things I wouldn't understand like that about like where I'm at right now too, like how to approach like business and stuff. But before I get into that, rundown of like what exactly I've done. And at this point, this not gonna be a talk show no more. Let me show you guys a little some, man. So Calabar. I actually haven't even like let me see quick. Pop out chat. Save that. OB don't be lit. Oh, OBS do not shrink. But all right, let me see what I'm gonna show y'all, bro. Let's start off with like Calabar, man. Oh, I forgot about Section 7 too. Oh, that's real lore. That's real lore. Okay, wait. Gotta deactivate and then activate. Okay, Boomski. Oh, you talking about? Ooh, yeah, yeah. EK locked in. EK locked in, man. Stop playing, man. Bro, this stream shit, bro. Kaisen, that yo, I fuck with you, bro. Put me on, bro. Honestly, yeah. Section 7 did have a lot of potential, but it really was just me though. I had the potential. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, yeah. The thing is, like, I'm about to just like make Section 7 like Calabar Club, like it was supposed to be in the first place, anyways. Like, have. I would want to sell clothes. Oh, that's a bet. But before we do that, like, let's let's fulfill the orders from like a year and a half ago. Like, I know some people forgot about it, but that one lady I was arguing with, man, she need that shirt. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like, I don't like her, but yeah, she's right. That was bad business practices. I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, oh, y'all just seen that. That's the Pinterest. I'm about to put y'all on some game, bro. I'm about to put y'all on some game. Honestly, yeah, I do feel bad, but it was just like that position, the position that we were in. It was just like, dude, well, I was in, and I saw that as like a way to like breathe a little bit, and I thought that like, oh yeah, I'm about to come back and bring like pay all that back and stuff like that. But then like our tech house got taken down by a tornado, so I didn't get paid for a very long time. It's Alexa Pro had you fried. Nah, yeah. Yeah. We were just like not in the best places at the time, you know. But we're better though now. We're comfortable now. We're better in our skin now. Like we're actually taking care of stuff. So, buku chilling. But yeah. Let me start off with like Calabar, man. I'm gonna see if I can find some of the archives in here. Documents, Calabar. I realized that on my new laptop I don't have like a lot of the original files. But dang, bro, like even like my portfolio for architecture class or architecture school, like let me go to the website. Let's go to Wix and show y'all what I really did, how we got there, stuff like that with Calabar, because you already know like how I really started. But then, yeah, legit. The thing is like lit. Oh, this is I'm gonna talk about that real quick, but so the idea of like input output or like put or even like put I'm show you this right here because I got a lot of stuff on my wall. I'm trying to remember, like trying to like drill into my head and stuff, but wait, bro, my camera froze. Oh, disable it, bro. Where's the disable thing? Bro, what? My nigga. My nigga. Okay, yeah. But yeah. I can't even see the chat right now, bro. But yeah, legit. Time in now. Wait, more in now. More in now means more out later. Okay. So like, I've kind of like come to terms with the fact that life is gonna be a struggle. But the thing is, some people like don't want to put that time. Like, some people want to avoid struggle as much as possible, and that's good. But then without the struggle, like there's a lot less to yield. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not pursuing something like that's like something that makes you like fight for and like work for and like fight past yourself, there's not a lot to like, bro, I look crazy. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. What you talk about? No way. But if you're not, I gotta fix this, bro. I can't even take myself seriously. But if you're not, putting time into like something that's gonna, if you're not putting time into the worst parts, you're not gonna get time, like the best time out of the best parts. Like now, like I've told myself that the time of the day where I'm working, I want to work as hard and as more focused than anybody else can. So when my off time in the day, when I get my off time in the day, it's gonna be like 10 times like better than theirs. So work 10 times better than they are to live 10 times better than they are. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, we're comfy, but we gotta get uncomfortable to have like the time where we can relax, be the comfiest that it can ever be. Like, it's people out there like legit. They wake up 5 a.m., do all their morning routine stuff, work 7-8 hours like in the first half of the day, stuff like that. But when that half of the day is done, they've made enough progress or quote unquote money in that time period that like their off time is like they can do whatever they want. They can go skiing in the middle of like in the middle of the summer. You know what I mean? Like they can go to like, they can be like, okay, yeah, I worked so hard for the past like 2 weeks every single day, like no breaks. I'm about to take 2 weeks off in Cabo and do nothing. Like that's kind of life that I want. like seasons of like sowing and reaping, but like the sowing is so intense that like the reap is like astronomical. Like the life that you're living makes people jealous and I think that you don't deserve it kind of life. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to be at. But that won't happen with no work put in. I'm gonna be completely honest. But bro, why does it keep doing me like this? Fix my shit. All right, Boomski. You can see the whole like dashboard right here. Oh, and even the puffer fresh air. I'm gonna get into that one too later. But Calabar, I like this one. I like Calabar a lot, and I like what I did with that. But I'm sad with myself that I didn't really take it like where I could have taken it to. You know. But it definitely can still go somewhere. It's just like for me, it's like a hobby. I like designing stuff, so I want to like keep that as like a keep it as a hobby, and then like when I want to make money, I'll make money. You know what I mean? Like not ruin what I enjoy so much about like the thing I've been doing. But let's go to that website. If I can even like understand how to use this again. Site website. Yeah, and I got my website closed down right now. That's cool. Yeah, not published. But that's cool. Let me see, man. Preview it. And I think I built this like I forget when I actually built this. Probably like my freshman year. Freshman year of college. But yeah, everything you're seeing, bro, designed by me. I made this. Oh, you can't even drag it. I made this right here. I made. Oh yeah, let's check out the shop. Let's see what I still got in there. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just go back. Let's just go back. How about this media? Oh, type shit. So there's nothing here. Okay. What you talking about, bro? Telling you my whole website fried. Stop. Bro, no way, dude. Like I had so let's see about gotta be there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got it. Damn, I actually haven't read this since like 2022. My freshman year. I haven't read it since then. They know. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Someone asked about your website the other day. My coworker, she was like, "How is business going?" Nah, yeah, DDCT gotta go. Damn, I don't want to put like the business out here, bro. But yeah, it's gotta go. Yeah, founded by Kemini Udalda, Calabar Studios is a collective effort of young designers and creatives of the like in the Houston area, building a new avenue for young artists and designers to make commentary on the world around them and how we as human beings interact with it. In the year 2018, the idea of starting a studio came to Kemini Udalda, and ever since then, all his efforts, I probably should fix this, have been put into making Calabar Studio grow into its full potential. Since then, Kemini has aided the creative direction for brands such as Grim Orchid and DDCT. And with his architecture degree currently in the works, Kemini's approach to design and architecture is one that is a celebration of the human experience as a whole. Exploring exploring concepts of emotion, shared experiences, culture, and the human condition in general through design. Yeah, see that? Like I was very what's the word? Very what's the word, man? Pretentious. I'm gonna say that. No, okay. It reads pretentious. But I was like I was articulate more back then. I used to read a little more, write more, and stuff like that. Yeah, W reader, no stutter. Yeah, can't catch me slipping ever. I never stutter in my entire life. But yeah, I'm kind of tight though. Like, where's all my stuff at? I'm gonna see. Sales or my catalog, store products. Okay, so why is like none of this showing up though? My store, my items. See, this is do I write poems? Nah. I just used to like journal and like write, like get ideas out of my head like as clearly as possible. Okay, yeah, it probably is because I didn't pay the bill. But I was saying I'm broke, yo, and I'm about to show you with the Pinterest too. Like I'm doing like a case study right now, and like I'm doing like A/B testing, and I can't even continue like testing because the account bounced. But that's cool. I said y'all broke on this. Hey, I am too. So, but yeah, these are the items that I made. Honestly, I'm the most proud of like the hats. I wish I could have found like a way to manufacture them, like I get them manufactured properly, and like the coloring books are fire. Appreciate it. That's not really for this like demographic, like, or who I think I'm talking to. But appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all about like how that's going and like what I'm doing with that in a second. Catching up with my life and stuff like that, basically. But yeah, the hats, bro. This honestly, this hat. It's what I'm saying. Like all the pieces that I made, I have nothing. I have like these misprint shirts right here that I wasn't even gonna release in the first place. The hats, I don't have a single hat. The hoodies I made, I don't have a hoodie. I have one black beanie and stuff like that. Like I got my pockets cooked, yo. I got people walking in and out the crib all the time. Like they grab something. I'm talking about people, but it's a person. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize it till it's too late. But yeah. Yo, I'm trying to figure out, bro, because I'm not trying to be like in my head, but who keep joining and leaving? If you're going to be here, be here. Ho, Nagy. What you talking about? I'm just kidding, bro. Hey, you don't need no hall pass, bro. You can go to the restroom if you want to. Go ahead, bro. You can go to the restroom if you want to. But yeah, these hats. Honestly, at this time, like, I've got they don't left. Yo, my bad, guys. Yo, come back, please, please. But it's fine though. This is the first ever stream. Like, I'm chilling, I'm boku chilling. Said they done left now. Yo, I didn't mean it. Yo, come back. We'll be good. And I'm sure you guys noticed I posted the link on the close friends. This is like a soft launch thing. Before like I really start like actually like hopping on stream every day and stuff like that, and like working on something every day and stuff like that. Which is like the whole like, oh yeah, I didn't even say like what the whole goal is. This is like documentation, like I said, and I work every single day from the wake up to whenever I'm done with like whatever's on the checklist. So I'm about to just sit here and work with you guys. You guys can see like my progress and like what's really happening. So yeah, this is like favorite piece. Love the hats. Can't even see it. Oh, can I? Oh, I can. Dang, yeah, I took so many pictures that I don't have. That's crazy though. I'm about to keep this like website intact. I wish I could just see the images though. Yeah, homie took a picture right there, stuff like that. But yeah, favorite piece. Then let's go back. Oh, let's expand. What? Pink cowboy shirt's too small. Yeah. I think it's always fit fine, but they are supposed to be like baby tees. Like at the time they were a very specific kind of trend. I think people still wear those, right? Like baby tees. I don't know. Not really worried too much about that. But another one of my favorites right here is the Extra Stair polo. Now we do have another op on here who was a part of the the whole process. He was a part of the dang. I can't. I hate that I can't even. You know what? I'm about to open Calabar. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, there's so many things. So it's not the wires. Oh god. But yeah, I was gonna say everything up. Honestly, yeah. Okay, yeah. This is a solid like representation of like what Calabar was. This was my favorite. Well, this is the first like real collection I made based off Gaspar Noé's movie Enter the Void. It was a very visual experience. I didn't even really base it off the movie. It was more off the intro of the movie. Like, oh, I'm gonna like it too. Obviously, it's mine. But yeah, let me see. Did I even drop it? I did. I made this video to like. Can y'all even hear that? But if you've seen, I actually might as well just play like the Gaspar Noé video, like the intro to the movie. But yeah, this is like the first campaign video I made. Oh wait, you can hear from the computer? Hey. See, but back then though, yeah, this was like it was supposed to be like an edit, like I'm gonna show you like the intro that I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna lie, like the editing was kind of boo boo. But this is like when I didn't understand like there's like consistencies to how people like consume media, and when things are like too long or like it's oh, you said me glitching looks like an edit. That's tough. That's looking tough. Yeah, like you said, it's aura. But I've learned like how to be effective with like my media and advertising for the most part, because this was like a campaign, like an advertising campaign, but it wasn't like engaging. Like it didn't exactly cultivate impulse and attention and create value or nothing. So it was just like mock-ups on the screen, but I still made it, and I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, this is a photo shoot we did at the skate park. I like this shot a lot. It's tough. Depth, but also feels a little bit flat, isolated. I like it. This one's pretty cool too. Like the foreground lit, background is the background. This is me right here. I like this picture too. It's a yes aura farm. We are aura farming. And shout out to the homie. Like he still has one of these as his profile pic. This one, I think. It's like what? It can't be 2 years though. It feels like a lot longer than that. Oh, that's the homie Sway, bro. I can't even not shout out Sway. Like I don't know why I didn't even register. Homie Sway right there. It's the buddy. It's gang. Oh yeah, this is the campaign for the thinking cap, and I actually really like that name too. The thinking cap. The idea behind this was the circle or the oval represented the human mind. Tadao Ando, like he related like the divinity, God mind, to a circle, and the human mind to an oval, because an oval is malleable, it's pliable, it changes with its environment, and it's irregular too. So that's like a representation of the human mind. But a circle is perfect. There's no irregularity anywhere. It's always going to be the same circle no matter how big or small you make it. So the circle, stuff like that. It's a perfect shape. and that's the perfect God mind. So oval represents the human mind. Fool the human mind with Calabar, and the idea behind Calabar was like celebrating the human experience, just like appreciating what humanity is, and then like just wanting the best for everybody. If you fill your mind up with like that idea, like appreciating everybody else and like understanding that you want the best for everybody, even though like they don't know it, you naturally give off like good energy, like which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rays of blessing. And we all know, well, we don't all know actually, but in the Bible, number 7 is a blessed number. And I use that as a motif throughout like all the pieces that I make with Calabar, either number 7 or the number 3, stuff like that. So if you look out, and the thing is, even with the number 7, like it's kind of crazy how many intersections there are, because EKEMINI 7 letters, Calabar 7 letters. I didn't even know that, and I didn't even know that number 7 was like a blessed number in the Bible before I picked this. So until I did some research and I found it out. So that's like the divine intervention part. Like things just happened the way they should have. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to like go too much through all of this. Homie Birdo, I actually really like this pic. This pic too. The same foreground and background thing, stuff like that. This is nice. That's I forget their names, bro. No way. This is the homie Don. Haven't seen them in a bit though. I saw Don kind of recently actually, but Sebastian. Yeah, bro. I don't want to say he's off the map, but we just don't do the same things anymore, I guess. But yeah, they helped me out with the photo shoot. This is calm. I kind of like this one. I guess I'm just like a foreground kind of guy. I like that. Skate park. Tired. Long day. This is the pop-up. This is where I was trying to like connect the idea of... Like the idea behind this like pop-up was people don't know what it takes to make clothes anymore. So let me show them like what the process actually is like. Especially like even with like something as easy as a screen print or something, screen printing. Homie Dean, I have never been like more proud of like anybody else in my entire life. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like if y'all know Elysian, so I'm gonna say like I got there. I was like around that when he had I think like 3K I think. But look at him now. Like his campaigns are beautiful. His pieces are insane. And I've watched his following. I remember when he was like telling me like, yo, my goal for this year is to like reach 10,000 followers on IG. And I love the layout of this website too. Very simple, straight to the point. But yeah, now his IG's he was saying he wanted to get it to 10K. He's at 30K right now as a clothing brand. And I have never been more proud of my homie, bro. Like, look at these. My God. And this is like what I said I wanted to do. But it's that whole like bouncing around thing. And even he told me told me himself, like everything I hear like all over all the time is like, yo, sit and focus. And it's like I'm fighting that. But I'm fighting to keep myself back on track, bro. That's my brother, bro. I don't know what he got going on, bro. But yeah, Legion is really pop. It really pop, bro. Love that for you, brody. Skip that. Which mind if I take that down? Oh, wrong account. But yeah, Exit Stare. All right, Calabar. At the beginning of it all was the first. Yeah, if he gets to yelling upstairs, oh yeah, it's done. It's fried. But yeah, we chilling though. Don't get distracted. Oh, trust me, I'm not. But let's see. Yeah. At the beginning of it all was the first, one of the original ideations, born of an earlier consciousness, framed by it all. A depiction of the consciousness before it all. The manifestation of Heidegger's being, An illustration of pre-existence. Change brings existence. Exist. Existere. To stand out from pure being. We cannot be purely. We already exist. Now, for this one, like this collection right here, not even collection really. I'm gonna say a small drop. I did some, what's the word? Is it etymology? Breaking down like words and like where like the parts of the word come from, and just like understanding like the idea of existing itself, you know. Because I did read Heidegger's Being, not all of it. Obviously, it's like hella words and it's like kind of hard to read, but I understood the idea of being is being, as in, okay, maybe I didn't understand that. I'm kidding, but to be is to just like be there. Don't change anything. Don't change yourself. You exist in the environment, and the environment like exists around you, and you don't do anything. I related that to like the idea of like the highest power, like God, because he doesn't have to change anything he's doing. You know, like he doesn't have to change himself to influence his environment, but we do, and that's like we have to exist. You know, but yeah, where it says one of the original ideations. Well, okay, when it says one of the original ideations, I don't know what the original ideations. This is like one of the first designs that I ever made. Like, if I really could go back and find like the files that I had, you can see the design that I use. I'm gonna just search up like files, or yeah, media manager. Oh, that's when I updated my portfolio on the website. And yeah, this is the background. I made this background at the beginning. And even with this, like this design that I made it for my portfolio to get into like architecture school. So yeah, one of the very first designs, original ideations born from an earlier consciousness, as in like I made this when I was in like ninth grade, you know what I mean? Or senior year. Yeah, senior year. One of the earlier designs that I made. Framed by it all, which is it all right here, the universe, everything that will and ever has existed is in here. And the manifestation of Heidegger's Being. Well, I skipped all of that. A depiction of the consciousness before it all. So this is a depiction of the consciousness, the God that before it all, isn't like the consciousness that existed before everything was God that created everything, you know. So this design right here is like the Trinity. So we got God the Father, God the Father, God the Spirit, and Jesus. I'm saying God the Son. And it's kind of crazy, like looking at this now, how these kind of look like feet, and then those 2 feet upheld the entire image, and that's exactly what like the other 2 parts of God are, Jesus and like the Holy Spirit. But crazy. Oh yeah. Before it all, the manifestation of Heidegger's Being, as in like just to be, to exist, is like who God is, like from my interpretation. And an illustration of pre-existence, as in before existing, before changing, before things began to change, before things began to be influenced by the environment. So yeah, but that's enough for like Calabar, low key. Oh, there is a bit more lore. Did some kickbacks and stuff like that. There's a story behind this video, but what is it? Oh yeah, this is like yeah, Medfield. Wait a minute. Whole time I had the address. Talking about Nick with another carry. Alright, hop off, bro. But yeah, this is the homie Nick. Kind of did that. These are tough, and he still got this piece. No, what I mean, like, W homie, man, W homie. But yeah, I started doing like graphic design stuff. I probably should have kept practicing it, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's Calabar, man, for what I could show you. The next thing though, I could speak about section 7. Hey, go ahead. Enjoy your morning. I keep speaking about section 7, but I don't think I want to go too much into that. But it was the beginning of me like doing creative consultation. And I did think about like breaking it off into like Calabar creative consultation, and that's like another business that I can go into. Let me show you guys real quick. Oh yeah, Blank Run Club. So homie hit me up. He said he had the idea of like making a brand. Thing is though, he wanted to make a run club, but he had like no idea like where to go, like no brand name, no brand image, stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I got it. I got you, bro. I can do a little training, and like the thing is like the brand consultation, that was the free part, but then like he paid me to like make the t-shirts and stuff, and I did. So, but this is oh, not those. This is the logo that I made. I actually probably should just make like open up the mock-up. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to load. I got a potato computer. Potato computer. Ooh, I'm gonna drop that. Let's see. How long is it going? Hour and a half is calm. Hour and a half is long actually. What am I talking about? I'm gonna have to chop this up and figure out something later. But yeah, it's opened up. It's still opening. But yeah, section 7, that was interesting experience. It was me and 3 other people, Houston underground, like fashion scene, I guess, events, shows. We made a tie for someone, which is pretty cool. But I keep saying we, but it was like legitimately me, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beam. And if y'all hear this, like, yeah, it was me. Y'all did nothing but show up to the room and just look around, bro. Stop. I had all the ideas. I had the actual skill to make this stuff. And when I asked for input or like any help, nobody gave me that. So, yeah, guys are nothing to me, bro. Okay, that was a joke, kind of. It was not a joke. I'm being so for real. But yeah, Blank Run Club. I designed all this right here. Went through some iterations. I can show you. Yeah, tried this back then. No, I'm talking about the section 7 people. Talking about the section 7 people. Yeah, they were not the best for me. But yeah, iterations right here. That's one thing I really liked about like architecture was the iteration process, like making something better like every time you tried it. That was pretty cool. And it kind of like translates to like the business thing too. Yeah, screw those guys for sure. Hate them. Hate their guts. And like one of them like obviously what he did was weird, but one of them like right now is like he's off the rails, bro. I'm disappointed in you, my homie. Like really disappointed, bro. But yeah, section 7 was something. Opened my mind up to the creative consultation thing. And open my mind up to just like business in general, you know. And then after that, like during that time, I thought about like, what can I do that's gonna be like profitable? You know what I mean? Like, how can I make money right now? Because at the time, like I really was like broke. I tried flipping on Facebook Marketplace, and it kind of like it was slower than I thought. So I started doing like DoorDash and stuff, but then at the same time, like I had certain habits, and I thought about like, why don't I just like start like an e-commerce store for those habits? But I started like the whole store, and I can show you that right now. Do I even want to show that? I'm gonna show it. Don't really care at this point. Really living life. Dang, if my mom, like, honestly, bro, like, mom, if you see this, like, just know my mom was on the money. My mom was on the money. But I'm not even worried about that anymore. It was just an idea. But yeah, that was just a little disclaimer for people who, they had to, I don't know if she is going to see it, but it's a disclaimer for the people who might have to deal with it, might have something to do with it. To if so, disable live chat. Why? Why? Now you're good. Now you're good. Actually, you know what? Yeah, when I post it, I'm about to disable live chat. Yeah, I'm gonna post it without the chat. I got you. But yeah, I wasn't even. Yeah, the puff of fresh air. Let's see. Let's go to the website. The site was like very unfinished, like incredibly unfinished. I don't even like how this reads right here. And I changed the name a little bit too. Honestly, whoever wants to buy this idea, let me know. I'll sell it for $30. Actually, nah. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm gonna just hold it in my back pocket. But yeah, my idea was just like selling like products for people who like health products for people who do this certain activity right here. They get like darker lips. I have a product for that. They have like the kojic acid lip balm, like the SPF lip balm was specifically for that. Yeah, smell proof canisters and stuff like that, like blunt tips, stuff to help with like the thing, like to help with the side effects of like what you dabble in, like the closet incense burner, so your clothes always smell good even though you like do it in the house and stuff. So this is where I started kind of build my idea of, I made this whole website. I photoshopped the Photoshop the pictures and stuff like that, the product pictures. They don't look that great. I don't think I would have bought off this website. Yeah, this is what Apofa used to be. Until I changed like the thank you. It just doesn't feel like what it could be. Honestly, like I really like maybe I like, okay, I like that you say that, because I really have been thinking about this. Is the same thing with like Alex Ramossi, where he says I need interns on God, or I'm my own intern, like, and it's just like building it and then advertising it the right way and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be doing that better. I'm gonna be doing that better with the like Apofa, not T-Pofa, Each intern do the idea you want to pursue. Honestly, yeah, I think interns is legit just like outsourcing work so you can focus on something else. Like if I already know how to like set up a website, but if I want to like and set up like a product, but setting up a product like takes time, and that's just like, it's not moving the business forward. So I can like outsource that to somebody else, and they're gonna like do that for me. I can focus on the thing that's gonna take me to the next point. I think you could do it all, but you'd have to be a bum and have no money to really walk in on each thing. And you know what's funny? I really was. Like, I was a bum, yo. Like reason why I was doing all this because I had so much time, and it was like, I can't be sitting here not making money, Very good. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's so many ideas that I've had that really could be something to where like I can just sit down and do whatever, and I'm gonna be fine. Like, it's just I have to figure out which one is gonna. Well, just start doing something, not figure out which one's gonna be the best. Just sit with one thing and like figure it out, But yeah, this is what it used to be. Now I'm gonna talk about the business aspect of it a little bit, because my understanding now. So really, what I was doing was like buy low, sell high, and then I sold it like with my brand to increase like the credibility of buying from me, and not like going out of your way to find something else like and buy it cheaper. You know what I mean? Give me one to work on. We do weekend check-ins. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna like text you after and see like what can get started. But yeah, there's like honestly, yeah, like the same thing, like the patience thing. Like, I'm waiting for money to come in from the job, like the job. Sorry, no, what's the word? No trigger warning there, but yeah, but like I have to wait for money to come in from the job. So in the meantime, I need to I'm waiting for that money so I can get back into like doing this whole thing, like the A/B testing for the coloring book thing.
But in the meantime, I can figure out something else to do. Like, patience is just finding out something else to do in the meantime, as Alex Hermossi says. You know what I'm saying? And I'm low-key riding it, but look, he put me on with like what I know right now, so I'm spreading the word, man. Spreading the word. But yeah, we're gonna tap in later. But what I know now about like this business model is the arbitration, like buy low, sell high, make a profit off the difference, which is exactly what I did. So for this, like, I couldn't find like I probably could have found suppliers like that, and like made it like a drop shipping model, but I couldn't find like anywhere that had like a product like this. You know what I mean? And so I went to Amazon, and what I did was I had this well, the way this even started, I just remember too, like I saw like people could make money off Amazon, and then like if you have like a link, like you know the affiliate links where like, oh yeah, buy this product through my link and blah blah whatever. People got paid like off the products, pay manufacturer. That's part of the problem, because it wouldn't even like per item, it probably wouldn't even be a lot, but you gotta like when you're working with like manufacturers, like for the most part you have to buy like in bulk, and a lot of the, like their MOQs for clothing, MOQs is like 50, but I feel like for a product like this, I'm gonna say like a product like this lip balm right here, the kojic acid lip balm, like legit Dermaco makes this. I think it's gonna be pretty hard to get like my hands on this product with the money that I have right now, like even future money. Like it's gonna be a lot to have this on hand, and that's part of the problem. Like this would, if I had to like buy the products like ahead of time and keep the inventory, then the idea that like then the business was like was demand constrained. You know, would I put my logo on it? My idea was just like, so the idea behind this was like set like having it be a platform that gave people items, or like it put items in people's faces that would help them out, like as a smoker, I guess. I don't know, like whatever they do, like doing this activity. I didn't even think about that. So oh yeah, I did need the other businesses. I could have like say like, so let's draw this out real quick. I wish I could connect like my drawing pad and still use all this, but what's this? What that is? Yeah, I can't disconnect that. Doo-doo setup. All right, let's see. I'm about to hop on OneNote. I don't even know why I'm hopping on this now, actually. I lost my train of thought while I was opening it. Okay, tell me what I was about to say about say about this. What was I about to say? Yo, chat. Yo, I need you. Okay, yeah, draw the map. Okay, yeah, draw a map out. Okay, yeah, but or maybe the thank you. Yo, thank you, chat. I'm tripping. So I really don't know what I was about to say about this. Anyways, but yeah, the idea was to like have it be like a GQ. It was just like, even before I knew about like this approach to like make like doing business, like finding a model that actually works and like attaching it to your niche. I already thought about like GQ, like how they offer people, like they have a newsletter online and they offer people like men, like, oh, like this item is the best for like beard care, like this is like the best like scent item, just like grooming items. They offered it to people as like a, what was it, like a bulletin almost. Not a bulletin, like a blog, yeah. So I saw that and I was like, wait, why don't I just do that for the demographic that I know the most about, you know, like, and I do it for this. So the idea was like have it be like top 3 pieces, like top 3 essentials to combat lip darkening or something, like, you know what I mean, like, and have it be pushed like through TikTok, and then like have like a website for it that would have been like a blog format that people come to and stuff like that. But the thing with like blogs, like, and like even like things like GQ is like you need like credibility. And my credibility could have, like, with a business like this, like, could have only really come from building your brand. And brand building like takes so much time and like a lot of money up front. Because at that point, like, you're putting money into gaining awareness, not expecting any money back. So you're investing in your image. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, I think we need one business to boom first. Exactly. Like, and like before, that's kind of why I stopped even doing this too, especially with like Asif too. Like some businesses like need a lot of capital like ahead of time to make it work. You know, like you need to have money on hands, like have like the processes like be put in place and stuff. Then from there, hire people to work on your other businesses, so you have like sister companies. Exactly. See, I like that you say that, because I really was already thinking about that, like having like a Calabar ecosystem, but then only building each business like to the top. Like start a business, build it to its max, and then like when it's like at max operation, then I replace myself with like an operations manager. So they just like all the employees that I've built in that business, then they're under that manager. I own the company, but I don't have to run it. You know what I mean? And I move on to the next thing in the Calabar ecosystem. You know, and then like hire. Well, it's good that you have the platform. So when the time comes, you got it. Exactly. EK Inc. is actually tough. What would the overall business be called? Like the whole shebang. I'm gonna say Calabar Companies. Calabar Companies. C squared. C2. Calabar Companies. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that in mind though. Calabar Companies. Like I'm gonna have the clothing brand, but clothing brand attached to like other brands like feels kind of gaudy. You know what I mean? But we'll see though. I might be the first person to do it to make it successful. So, but yeah. That's that was with this, like, so what I was doing with this Chanel. Well, what I was doing with this is I had it set up to where like, well, I was gonna like fulfill it myself, but I had a 50% markup on like an Amazon item. So like I used to I would like, well, the idea was, because nobody actually bought this, but was when people bought off the website, I would go into Amazon and like buy it for cheaper and then like ship it, like, and then sell it, well, ship it to them because they already bought it and stuff like that. But I was aiming for like at least like a 50% profit margin. So say the item like, actually, because I know these lip balms were like $25, bro, or like 30 or something. I don't know. I think they were like 30 something. So 30 for 2 times. So 50% profit is, the total of that is going to be 150% of the original, right? So percentages, you can find the percentages by multiplying. Yeah, dumb expensive. You can find the percentages at $25. Yeah, these the like the SPF lip balms were legitimately $25. The Dermacoke 1% kojic acid lip balm, I forget how much it was, but I'm gonna calculate that. Like it was too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, percentage is like 150, but 150% is really just like 1.5. So 30 times 1.5. $45, and boom, got that price right there. So pretty much everything over here was a 50% markup, and then I will go to Amazon and like buy the item and like make like half of what the item is worth. You know what I mean? That was the idea, but I didn't know at the time that my main constraint, and honestly, every single business's like main constraint, and like they should figure out at the first half, is that nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you are, who you are, what you're selling, like what you're offering. You know what I mean? So your first job as a business owner is to get your name out there. And I don't know like why like I just now really understood advertising. I think it's because at the time when I was doing this, and let's see, yeah, at the time I was like doing this, I only understood the idea of like social media, like gaining interaction or impressions, but I didn't understand like how far from a one-to-one experience like it was. You know what I mean? Like social media, like posting on social media is good for building your brand, but it's not good for getting like your name out there unless you plan on getting like a viral video every single day. But getting a viral video like doesn't just happen like that. You know what I mean? So I didn't understand like the more secure and like more consistent way to like get people to know who you are to like lead to a sale was like through advertising. I'm about to get more into that later. I'm talking about like viral hues. But yeah, this is the first one, the puff of fresh air, and that was like my business model for this. At the time, like I made like videos on TikTok. Hopefully people like click the link and stuff like that, but the videos just didn't blow, like obviously. So I didn't understand like it costs to get customers at the time, but like I said before, like everything that I've learned more over time. So I'm moving forward, and then that takes us to. I'm about to just skip over Asif real quick because that was like very flash in the pan. Like, oh, it could work until I realized like it generally where I'm at right now, I cannot make that work because shipping is like insanely expensive. Like my thing was like I wanted to service like the smaller brands in the Houston area and help them out with like doing their shipping for them, like automating their shipping, like being a shipping service for them, like and servicing like the smaller scale, while also like having like running their inventory. You know what I mean? And I did have like really Dean, the homie Dean. He kind of like let me know that like it's kind of not the best idea because especially smaller brands like they want to keep their hand on their inventory in the first place. And even then, like they don't have enough volume to make it make sense. They don't have enough volume for you to secure them a discount enough to make it make like they're not selling enough pieces for us to make it worth it to reduce the cost per item shipped. So it wouldn't even make sense to it wouldn't even like make sense to like have this business wouldn't even be profitable. You know what I mean? I think once you get into the clothing business more, you'd have people talking to you about Asif or even a POFA. Honestly, yeah, like the clothing. What's kind of crazy is like the clothing business is a very like interpersonal business. So like you have the opportunity to get your word out there anyways, you know, or just make your interns work there. Honestly, yeah. But I mean, like even then, like the model still has to work, and the business model is just not gonna work the way it's set up. Like the reason why places like eBay and like what's it called, like UPS and stuff like that can offer you like cheaper shipping is because the platforms that are offering those shipping items, they ship like items in the millions. Like, so if you're shipping so many items, you can get yourself like a discount because like you're valuable to the like the shipping company, I guess. Like I don't know, like I don't know too, I'm not painting the clearest picture, but we all know that like if you can order more stuff, you can ask for a lower price because you're still like giving even more value to the business owner than someone who would have just bought one and kept like the entire like profit margin, you know, like. So what was wrong with it? What was wrong with the business model was that it serviced like too small. Like it serviced. Okay, let me finish my thought. It serviced like too small of a customer, and so they're not making enough sales, like any shipments, like in a month, to help a POFA advocate for cheaper shipping costs to make it cheaper for them. So if we can't make it cheaper for them, we're pretty much making it a hassle to work with us because we're gonna have to charge like more than every other place to make this work because like the low volume we have. What would have made this work? It is if I can get a high volume of small clothing brand owners. Like I'm talking about if I could get 100,000 or something, small clothing brand owners, like then it would be worth it because at that point the volume of shipping coming out of ASIF will be more than enough to like to secure like a certain discount on like shipping. You know what I mean? But since like first off, there aren't even like that many small business owners like out, like small clothing brand owners out there to even like think about like 100,000 of them like coming like on board. Well, they probably are, but even then, it's like it's not worth it. You know what I mean? For me, I was saying something before that, but yeah, it's just not gonna be profitable for a very long time, or at all, unless I have like a lot of people on board with it. But yeah, but this website though, like I did my thing with like the branding for this, clean, straight to the point. Made this whole website. At ASIF, we specialize in low volume shipping, fulfillment, inventory storage, and our mission is to simplify the shipping process and provide personalized service tailored to your business needs, stuff like that. Thank you. You did it. Looks very nice. Thank you. I tried. All this is still up here. Clean forms, everything. And there's like a vetting process right here where like, what if I made websites for people? So I feel like if I was gonna do that, that would be part of the whole like creative consultation thing, like helping people build brands and stuff, you know. And that's gonna be like a higher ticket item. Like if I'm building you a whole brand, run me that five racks right there. I need that. At the time though, I think and that's the another like, yeah, Section 7. That's another thing that like I've learned from like Alex Hermasi though, like be willing to do as much like free work as you can. Be willing to do as much free work as you can to build you credibility, so that when you actually ask for a price, when you actually tell them a price, that they can't argue with it. They can't argue with the price that you've given because you very clearly like you've made it very clear that you can offer the value, you know. But podcast is that recommendation requests? What does that say? Recommendations, requests. What are we saying? Oh, recommendations. Honestly, like I'm about to just of course. Let me open up Spotify real quick. I'm gonna drop that Alex Hermasi joint in there. Hermasi. If it wants to load up. All right. Hey, there we go. Look, I'm gonna pin it too. That's Alex, man. Check him out. But yeah, I've learned a lot about things, and that's how we get to viral hues. Let's open up that Etsy page. As a matter of fact, let me just go through here. Campaign. Okay, never mind. Let's go to Etsy. What? Oh my god, bruh. I thought this right here was a fat roach on my screen. Oh my god. But alright, let's go to that Etsy. Store manager. Let's go. So this is what I've been working on recently. I just kind of want to see the store real quick. There we go. Streaming monkey. Yeah. Anyways. Anyways. Dang. Oh yeah, so what I've been doing with this is I've been making digital coloring book pages. So The idea behind this was I don't remember how I got to this idea. Playing with me, bro. No, there was a roach at the door. Okay, you just missed my brother came in, bro. But same thing I said before, like about well, this if I was like gonna make products and like brand them for myself, and even this was the fact that like I needed like capital ahead of time, like I needed like money on hand to actually make it happen. So my question then became like, bro, if I wanted to like make something with nothing up front but it still provided value, what exactly would that thing be? And I think I saw something on TikTok about like making digital coloring books. That was a very long time ago. Bro, the whole crib actually shaking. That's crazy. It's rainy. But dang, bro, yeah. I saw like a thing about coloring books recently, or like a couple. I started this like last year, December. I say. I really started locking in like January, February, March. But yeah, I seen a TikTok about like making digital coloring books, and I was like, wait, that is the perfect like product. There's zero upfront cost except for like $20 a month for ChatGPT. You know, zero upfront cost. It's not a saturated market. It was raining so hard in Austin this morning, like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. I can't even imagine, like, because I feel like every time like we get a storm, like y'all got it first. You know what I mean? But I love these coloring books. Thank you. Like I've done like this is where like a lot of the progress has happened. Like just this store right here. I don't even know like where to start. Like, cause so the idea was like selling something without any capital ahead of time. So my journey started off with like doing like SEO. Us coloring the books on our laptops. Honestly, yeah. Recorders, yeah, we should do that. And then like, oh, that could be like a little stream episode, and I'm gonna like talk to you about like what you did as like the creator and stuff like that. That'll be a cool stream, don't you think? Okay, we should video with Papa Perkin color with me. All right. As you not, make it 3 and we do it. Oh God, make it 3 perks and we do it. 3 perks, that's it. Actually, not about to play that song. 3 perks. Dang. 3 perks. That's it. Ah, there we go. Solid. I'll get the lyrics out. But I don't know where he's at though. Bro, I'm trying to find where he's at. Oh yeah. Pull to the city and rock that show. Yeah, 3%, that's it. Okay, whatever, bro. I tried, man. I tried, bro. Yo, I tried. They gotta fix that, bro. I'm trying to be like Osama-san, swear. But yeah, 3%, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this whole journey started off with me trying to figure out search engine optimization. That was the first obstacle I had to get over. And it was like the first thing that opened my eyes to like actually like optimizing how people see. I was trying to sing the whole song. She said, "No way, you needed lyrics for the only part you know." Like, I tried to sing the whole song, but I didn't know where he was at, bro. He just started talking. But yeah, SEO was like the thing that made it. That was the start of all of it. But this is the first coloring book, Coquette Cuties. So in here, really was so the way this all started was I would have ChatGPT make the ideas. Oh, I have an idea for the coloring book. ChatGPT will make me like the ideas for like the actual pages. It'll like generate the pages and stuff like that. And then I would like make the listing on Etsy and stuff like that too. So at first I made this. Well, I started off with the whole idea of find out what's already working and then copy it, and then like attach it to your niche. And I did. I don't even want to talk about like how I started like last year, because I did start it off last year. Well, what last year? All that would actually bang. You should do a Black in Love coloring book. That would actually bang. I'm writing that down, to be honest. Wait, because right now like I'm doing like bundles too. I want to focus on bundles. I want to do like a experience bundle. May I have a Birkin for that idea? Of course, getting you a Birkin. Even if you didn't give me the idea, it's coming. Yes, ma'am, you will get a Birkin. But let's see. But yeah, everything. I keep running back and forth. Probably because like I woke up at like, my God, I was up like 4 to get ready. But yeah, SEO started like the whole thing. Because at first like I had made these. I made this one right here, the Mu Dang one, and Peso the penguin. I made these in December last year. Back then, ChatGPT wasn't like insane. It wasn't the best, you know. The images, like, they were a little bit more detailed, but there's like a lot of like inconsistencies between them, and it took like more work to make the coloring book than I really would have ever thought. So I kind of dropped it for a couple of months until like I'm sure we all seen when they started talking about like, yo, ChatGPT's making insane images now, blah blah. That's when I locked in. And then from there, I took like what I had before, seeing what already works, and like copying it, and then like attach it to like this one. This is the first one I made that was like kind of recent, the Coquette Cuties. So with this from here, I just started building my understanding of like how search engine optimization actually works. Exactly. Yeah. So I was there for the lock-in you did, got to work immediately. Like generally, like I think I sent her like a video of like yo, babe, like these coloring books, like what I say, like say yo, babe, like ChatGPT's like images are actually getting a lot better. I might just go back to it. And then like legit the next day I did. And so far it's been like 2 months, I think. So 2 months, no sale. Looks very professional. Thank you so much. I really tried, but I guess that's part of the problem, because people didn't see the value in it. I wasn't displaying the value the best way. But that's where I started learning about SEO, making sure that your item comes up like with the most relevant searches. I'm gonna give you guys like my whole playbook. I had a notebook with like all my plans in it, but I left it at work, so I gotta go back and like really find it and like find the process. But I did have a template for like how I did things, the process template. So to make the actual coloring book, generate the idea, generate coloring book page concepts, generate coloring book page pages, stuff like that. To do the SEO for each, do SEO research. So let's go into the ones I did more recently. See this right here. Okay, yeah. So this right here is how I did the search engine optimization. Everything's perfect. Imagine you get to work. They ripped the pages out and they kept it. Imagine you get right there, the page out. Oh yeah, no. I'll be tight. You're talking about like my notebook. I'll be tight because like it was that one person I already told you about this too. Like I tried to paint the whole idea of like how much money she could be making in one ear, out the other. Like after that, bro, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get rich on my own, bro. It's crazy. I don't understand like how some people just don't like people. They want a certain life, but when it's like you tell them like how exactly to get there, it's like they don't like the disconnect. You can see it in their eyes, and it's like you can't ignore like what it takes to get to a point, or else you're not gonna get there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Talk about the lady who talked too much. Yes, bruh. Yes. My God. But yeah, this is how Of course, she's not listening. She only wanted to listen to herself. That's honestly, that's exactly what I think it was. Like, I think she just wasn't like, she wasn't painting the picture in her head because she was like ready to respond. You know what I mean? Like, absorb it, see your future for yourself, and see if it's worth it enough to put that work in. But understanding like search engine optimization took me some time. I developed my own process and stuff like that. But the process, like, exact blabber mouth beaver, yeah. But the process, like, pretty much just boils down to thinking about, or at this point, I've kind of optimized everything down to having AI think for me for the most part. But I'm gonna explain that. But thinking about, well, first I'll make the coloring page, then think about what searches are the most relevant to that coloring page. And then for this one, this is a I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I could eat a I could eat a what? Okay, I thought this one was funny. Cuz the whole idea for viral hues is that we make coloring book pages based off like internet trends and like funny stuff, you know what I mean? And yo, I thought this was hilarious. I don't think the rest of Etsy really thought that too, but you know. You talk about you want me to hide the comments. W comment though. I could eat too. I don't want to say that. But thank you. It's the realest coming from you. But yeah. So sorry, I need to go back. But yeah, so right here, find the 3 most relevant searches to like your item. I did 4 right here, but 3. Find like how many people are viewing or like searching that search, and then find like how much competition there is like in those searches. So the ratio from views to competition, I use this, and the higher the number, as in like the less competition there is compared to like how many people are searching it, the better like the search is. So the best search like for me that had to do with my coloring book, this coloring book right here, that I'm so hungry I could eat a coloring book, is the TikTok coloring book search. But I still found like all the main tags for all of the searches. But say in TikTok coloring book, this search, I found this tool that right here helps me like find items, right? Or like look at the analytics for like for each item, like the metadata, I guess. So TikTok coloring book, I gotta update the SEO for mine, cause why am I nowhere to be found? But I will go in here and then tag extractor. So what this does, I forget like the name of like whatever app this is. I'm gonna check really. Let me not be L streamer. Yeah, eHunt. eHunt, Etsy tags tool for eHunt, but I use the Etsy tags tool for specifically this part. But I look at like all the tags for this search, and it shows you like the better performing tags. But what I do is I go to the score side, because it kind of averages like the score averages like which one actually does the best. Like I don't know why it's like already in this format, but it's probably like out of frequency. You see these tags more over here, but score shows like how effective like each tag is. So the highest score one is Coco Wayo, and from what I know from like being in this like for a while now, Monopoly, man, she's like if Nike is the top of athletic wear, Coco Wayo is the top of coloring books on S. Not even just Etsy, just coloring books in general. Like she has like 800K on like IG, 800K on TikTok, 600K on IG. Like it's hard to beat that. You know what I mean? And her content's like kind of insane. So, but this is like a very specific tag for her content. I always ignore that because why am I doing that? But people do copy that and tag their stuff like it's hers, which is crazy. But next tag, why coloring book, all that stuff. So I copy the first 13 because Well, obviously ignoring the ones that I don't use, but copy the first 13 because Etsy uses 13 tags to determine. Like you can only attach 13 tags to your item. Copy the first 13, then I put them in here, right? And then do the same thing for each search. And then after I'm done with that, I find which tags were like the consistent between like all the searches. And then like I use that for my optimal tags, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's how I found like the tags, and that's how like I oh yeah, I use that to create my optimal tags and stuff. Even now, like I'm really thinking like this might not be the best process, but I might have to refine it later, figure out how to fix that. Because it does work, and I've gotten some of my items to be at the top of the search, but they don't stay there, and that's an obstacle I need to get over. But oh yeah, I lost my train of thought a little bit, but let me see. But yeah, SEO. I figured out SEO, and then from finding these like optimal tags, I find the optimal keywords. Use those keywords to create a title using ChatGPT. Like, give me like a format. Well, actually, what I used to do was I'll find like the number one product in the search. Look at how they formatted their title, and like copy and like just like reformat the title for mine and stuff like that. And yeah, that worked. Getting my items do get to the top. In the description, like the first first 3 sentences have 5 keywords in there, so my items are going to be at the top and stuff like that. So after a bunch of books, like I really figured it out. Even like getting improving the click-through rate for like my thumbnails for the actual items and stuff like that. They're more like I'm gonna say clickbaity. Like they make you want to like click into it more. Vibrant colors, big words, stuff like that. Like keywords right here, 5-book bundle, all that. And I learned like effectively communicating and like drawing attention kind of thing. The problem became though where conversion rates like the real problem came to when I realized conversion rates were like an actual thing. So let me see if I can show you that because I know it's somewhere. I'll show you like my actual store analytics tab. Store manager. Okay, yeah. So as you guys can see, total views on items, 126 in the past 30 days. Visits have been 99 visits. So the conversion rate from, well, this isn't even like direct, but so far, like for every, what was my calculator? $99 visits out of 126 views. That's 79% conversion rate, which is like pretty good. But the problem is, and I'm gonna show you guys in a second, conversion rates really do dictate how much money you put in to how much money you get out. Yeah. Like what? Bro. Like I don't know if you can't hear me speaking into the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously I'm still talking. Like but yeah, they dictate how much you can actually make. This is where like I can start building that map for real this time. So far I've run through like a different kinds of funnels. Yeah, I'm talking about my brother. Like I don't know why he keeps coming to the door. Like, what do you want from me? He's not gonna ask anything. He's just there. But let me make a new notebook. Call it Get Money. But boom. So I've gone through different kinds of like funnels, and basically funnel is, let me type this down real quick. A funnel is this is where I can just put my mic down actually. Hey, look at that W streamer, man. Yeah, I don't think y'all want his advice. Actually, no, you probably might, cause he has like 8 racks saved up, but he's doing nothing with it. So maybe you don't want his advice. If you want to learn how to save, I'm gonna let him join the call. But if you want to learn how to make money and make it multiply, yeah, probably leave him out of it. You know. But yeah, let's see. So funnel. Funnel is pretty much the whole process from add to purchase. Add to purchase. So I've gone through like different types of funnels. I wish I had my notebook to like actually write that down. Keep the mic there. I can hear when you touch and grab it and stuff. Okay, yeah, you're right. I got you. I also do need like that puffy thing to reduce that, but I lost it. So, but yeah, I've gone through like a lot of different funnels. The first one. Let me actually just take a look at like the pin. Yeah. Oh, Pinterest pins. Think about that. So first one I thought about like selling on Etsy, right? But that's where like conversion rates like come into play. So I think let me just go into like my actual. See if I can find that conversation I had about it. Etsy conversion rate tips. Pinterest pin and click average. Okay, yeah. So the average Etsy store conversion rate was, let's see, between 1% and 3%, right? 1 is considered the baseline average. But so I like to round things like up or down. I don't know like what I mean in this context, but account for like the 30% like loss, like the 30% like miscalculation, you know what I mean? So if 1% really is a baseline average, I'm gonna say 7%, you know. So the conversion rate from like a view, people viewing like the item, people viewing, let me use my mouse to do this. View to sale is 1%. Oh nah, bro. I need my pen, bro. Let's actually erase that. Is 0.7%, because we're accounting for the 30%, like give or take. So to get one sale divided by 0.7 is equal to, oh wait, no. One sale divided by 0.007. Okay, let me get the calculator out. 1 divided by 0.007 is 140. I'm gonna say 145. I don't like messing with numbers like that, and always overestimate anyways, because if things don't go how you planned it, you have excess anyway. So, but yeah, it takes 145 views to get one sale. Right. So, and that's like, yeah, you can take that with a grain of salt, right? But it says average is 1%, right? But if you search up the average like cost per mil or CPM, pretty much like the cost to get 1,000 views. I had this like somewhere, but it's in my old notebook. What is the CPM for the average Etsy ad? Ooh. Average CPM, high competitive niche, low competition or highly optimized ads, 2 to 4. Honestly, I'm just gonna like round everything up, like average it all out. Let's see. Highly competitive niche. I don't think my niche is like very competitive, but it's definitely feeling saturated. I'm gonna just say 5 to 8. 5 plus 8, 13. 5 to 2, 6.5. I'm gonna just say $7. $7 per 1,000. Wait a minute. This isn't making any sense. Okay, I gotta rebuild this real quick because if the CPM is like $7, that's cheap. $7. And I'm about to like, oh, you guys are currently watching like my neurons fire. Like something just like awakened in me that could make this work again. Because I did feel like I was at a standstill for a second, but now I'm realizing like I can actually make it work. I can make it work. Yeah, I've been here for a while. I gotta go to the gym too. Yeah, that's whatever. 4 hours, 11. Boom, 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 boom. That's cool though. So yeah, it says cost per mil is $7. So you're telling me it's gonna cost? I don't. The calculations I had before like show me that didn't make sense. Oh, but that's because I had a different item. Okay, I'm gonna explain something. Explain something to you guys. CPM is $7. I'm about to be mad if like this can actually work and I did all of this for nothing, you know. I'm about to be so mad if I just didn't try that with Etsy ads. Wait, let me tell me current cost per click. CTR again. CPM, bro, $6. Should I just like I should have been doing Etsy ads this whole time? No way. Cause the math just like seems right. Cause okay, let me explain like the idea of like cost to acquire a customer and lifetime value or LTV. So CAC to LTV. That's another Mr. Hermasi thing. Yeah, well, yeah, and so LTV always has to be higher than the cost to acquire the customer if you want to have a profitable business. So one sale is 145 views. So cost to acquire a customer. So CPM is like per 1,000 views. So 1,000 divided by 145. Right? I don't know if I'm doing the math right. Right? Wait a minute. Let's just do that first. 1,000 divided by 145. Wait. Wait. I'm gonna just do it like elementary school like calculations, bro. The math like absolutely cooked me. 100 divided by 7. Wait, what? 7 divided by 100. 0.07. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm losing it. 10, 15. What the fuck, bro? Please. Yo, I'm losing it. Okay. Let's start this over, man. Gosh darn it. I think I need to get like a mental audit done or something. All right, so the cost to acquire a customer for one customer, The cost per one customer takes 145 views to get one sale. So 1007 it's times 0.07 145 times. Man, what? I feel like I'm like a big pop-up back. Wait, okay, I'm having like problem with like math right now. I don't know if I'm tweaking or not. Cost to acquire a customer. So we know the cost per 1,000 is $7, and then it takes 145 views to get one sale. So if it takes 145 views to get one sale, and then 1,000 views costs $7, how much would 145 views be? Oh, never mind. I did. Why did that take me so much though? Okay, yeah, but cost to acquire a customer. Why is it? I wish I could show you guys my other calculations because I hate that this makes too much sense right now, and it makes everything that I've been doing recently just. I didn't have to do any of that. It's like $1, bro. It's like $1 to get one customer. Now, the reason why I'm annoyed that I didn't even like these calculations. The reason why I'm annoyed that I didn't know or I didn't recalculate these calculations is because I've gone through like 4 different kinds of funnels. Let me tell you how I got to this point before like it makes sense like for me to be annoyed. Cause at first I was selling like each book for like $250 or something, just like seeing like the averages. Each book was like bro, I hope y'all know what that means, bro. $2.50. And at the time, I think I like calculated like the cost to acquire a customer to be like legit $2. So I was barely like making a profit off of my 50 cents. So it didn't make sense. Like the books didn't seem like all that profitable. And then I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make the whole funnel profitable. So I started to create like the email funnel, like the first one that I ever made. And then I was like comparing like advertising on Facebook, advertising on Etsy, and then advertising on Pinterest. So Pinterest caught my eye because I seen the cost to acquire a customer on Pinterest. Like the average click-through rate. Wait a minute. Oh, I just seen something. Something interesting. Something very interesting. What is the average Etsy store item conversion rate? The item conversion rate. Item conversion rate, i.e. how many visitors to a listing actually buy the item? But I want to see, but that's only one step of the funnel. I'm going to show you how to like calculate like a real funnel right now. But is the Etsy ad conversion rate from I spelled that wrong. I spelled that wrong every time too. From seeing the ad impression to opening, seeing the ad to clicking the ad to buying. Because legit, there's like at every step. So I said seeing to click to buy. So scratch that. We're not there yet. Oh, it actually erased it. But so view to page or like listing, I guess. I'm gonna just view to listing to purchase. I hope y'all know what that says, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I tried, bro. But let's see. Impressions. See, I knew it. So it's zero. It's 1%. Well, I'm gonna say average 1%, and then 1 plus 5 is like 3. 2, 5, 2. Okay, yeah, 1%. Okay, so from impressions to people to actually click the ad and like that opens the Etsy page, that's 1%. For 100 people who see that page, who see that ad, you get one click on the ad. Or for 1,000 people who see the ad, you get one click on the ad, right? Step 2 in the funnel was when they click the ad, they're on the Etsy page. They say the healthy average is 2 to 3%. I'm going with 2. So out of like the 10 people who actually like click to look at your listing, only 2% will actually like buy it. So I'm sure you're seeing like how things like kind of shape up. So now let's see like what the funnel actually means. So this is 1% and then 2% to actually buy it. So from views to listing is a 1% conversion rate, and then from listing to purchase a 2% conversion rate. Thank you. Confirmation. Y'all can read it. So to get one purchase, divide that by 2%. So 0.02. So that equals 50. Okay. And then 50 divided by 1%, so 0.01. 5,000. Okay. 5,000. And ooh, gosh darn it. If this is the case, I already see the numbers in my head. Like, this can definitely work. This is definitely profitable. Because from what we know... Oh, yeah, nah. Cost per million on average... for an Etsy ad was $7. So that's like per 1,000 views. Cost per mil. Yeah. Ooh, gosh darn it. Yeah, no. 1,000 views. So one sale takes 1,000 views. Every 1,000 views costs $7. So pretty much 7 times 5. $35 to get one sale. Right. So here's the problem with that. $35 to get one sale. Like I said before, I've gone through different kinds of funnels. It's pretty much ended up just being like where I'm at now. I'm focusing more on selling the what's it called? The bundles instead of like the individual items. The individual items are like an upsell, and I changed the pricing on those too, so they cost a lot more now. But yeah, the bundle, like 5-book bundle right here, I'm aiming to sell it for $20. It's a higher ticket item, 5 book bundle. And I have like a promotion. If you buy the book, you get like 5 free weekly pages forever. So for every like coloring book I make, for each like collection I drop, you're gonna get like a page from the coloring book if you buy it. So yeah, if y'all like coloring and you like relaxing and leaning back and like doing some digital wind down time, check it out. But so the item itself costs $19 or $20. I'm gonna say, hey, you like coloring? Hey, tap in. Tap in. I don't even know. I think it's because I don't like. I don't think I remember the last time I enjoyed coloring, but I haven't really sat and colored that wasn't for work, anyways. So we should sit and color. But here's the problem, though. $35 to get one sale, but one sale equals one sale equals like not even $20, like it equals like 18 because they take like bread from me. And I'm sure you guys already see the problem. I probably should like switch these around, but pretty sure y'all already see the problem. 18 minus 35 means negative. So I'm losing money with this funnel anyways if I just do like a regular ad funnel. Ugh. So let's see, 35 minus 18, $17. $17. But I'll do it if bored enough. Honestly, yeah. Like if I really had nothing else to do, like I'd enjoy coloring a book. I wouldn't mind coloring with you. So let's do it. But yeah, I'm pretty much like spending like almost all I made trying to get that one customer right here. And that's why that funnel is not the best. So right now, the current funnel I'm working on, or like I have running so I can put some money into it. You know what I'm saying? And I've already run like an email funnel before, but right now like I've kind of like refined it, and I'm focused on this funnel. So another thing too, don't change your strategy. Just fix the problem, you know. Like don't yeah, like if the more you change things around, like you're never gonna get past the hard part of like what you kept ignoring. So I had been doing that, and I didn't realize that like switching strategies is still distracting myself from fixing the actual problem with the funnel. But I think this strategy, like on paper, it could work, and I'm gonna explain that real quick. So the email funnel, the main idea is Alex Hermosi's thing, give 10 to ask once, you know. But I'm not gonna like offer like pages like completely like for free, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna give like 10 pages for free. Give 10, ask 1. So the idea with this funnel is no free page. Like honestly, well, there are free. The pages are free, but that's where I do see the heck. Yeah, that's where I do see. I can use that as like a lead magnet to get people like. How did I fix a camera? I just kept streaming. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't touch on it. But okay, yeah, I low-key did not even write down like the funnel for the email funnel, but borrow huge restructuring. There we go. All right, let's get to the top. There's a lot in here that you guys could see. Oh yeah, the CAC still was around 30. LTV was 20. I get that. Yeah, that was a problem. Let's see. And yeah, let me tell you guys, AI is a tool. Okay. At every turn of like human history, there has been like a new tool that came about that made living life more efficient, and it expanded like our reach as human beings. When we had horses, people loved horses. Cars came around, and then it was like, who would want a car? Like, we don't need that. We already have horses. We can already get around. Why would I want to get around faster and louder? Why do I want to do that? Horses don't stop. They keep going. That's exactly what they were saying back then. But guess what? Now everyone has a car because we know how much easier it made life to live, and see how much further we have as it reaches, like, as humanity. And I keep saying that too, like, even with the whole information age thing, like, said Jaguar, oh gosh. But like, even the same thing with like the information age, like, we have so much reach and so much like information. It's like there's no paywall between like what you can know and what you can't know anymore. And that wouldn't have happened if we didn't have like new commodities that came out, new technologies that came out. So the whole hate against like artificial intelligence, like what they call them, like something learning models or something. I understand like it's using a lot of energy, but personally, I personally do not. Let me not say that I don't care, but at the same time, like, look how much energy planes use compared to like going on a boat. But now you can go across the world and get more information faster by burning like a little bit more resources. It's a worth exchange for like an exponential change in like human history. It's worth it to burn some energy to move forward as a society. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, if we didn't burn extra energy like ever, we will still be in the Stone Age, living in legitimate like stone houses. If nobody thought to use more energy to be more efficient, life would not be what it is to us right now. You wouldn't have an iPhone, dude. And I hate being like that person to bring it up, but it's just like especially that specific, like, you wouldn't even have an iPhone. But it's like, you can't hate progress but then like benefit from it. I don't want to hear that. You can't hate the hand that's feeding you, bruh. Like, if either you really stand on it and like don't use anything at all, or you accept that like this is a fact of humanity, like we're going to move forward. You know what I mean? So use the tools that we have to your advantage, because someone else is doing it and not thinking about it as the way you are, and they're ahead of you, and you would never even be in the same room as them. Use the tools that you have to your disposal, and don't let anybody guilt you into being in the same place you are the next 5 years. You know what I mean? But they always they always complain how chat is bad for the environment, but take flights each year. Exactly. My thing is, like, it's a very performative thing, like, right now, you know, and I don't want to hear that. That's the thing. But yeah, use it to your disposal, because it's just like, all it is just like more informed and efficient and effective like Google search. And when we let me I'm going on a whole tangent here, but when we had Google, what were people saying? Why do you always Google stuff? Go to the library. That's the exact same thing we're saying now about using ChatGPT. Use Google. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. What are you talking about, bro? Like, you go use Google. You go watch the library. You go write your own book. Go find the species yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy. But back to the money making mode. You know what I'm saying? Let's find that emo funnel that I did not write down. Okay, this is a lot. I forgot that I didn't even write this down, bro. I really could just like search up like what the conversion is between like each step of this funnel, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I want to. Where is it, bro? Dang, Pinterest funnel for me. Add funnel. There we go. Found it. Add funnel. I'm kind of mad that I didn't ask it to give me the conversion rates like in between each one, but I'm gonna just like ask it real quick. All right. The find email funnel. How did I spell average like that? Oh my god. Thank you, man. All right. What are you talking about? Like, what does this even mean, bro? Talking about most Pinterest clicks ad. Doesn't even make any sense. Like, there's no way people are seeing my Pinterest ad and like 90% of them are hitting it, bro. Stop. This is another thing too. Like, you gotta train it a little bit. You gotta be a little hard on it, man. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The funnel is pin view to pin click to landing page to email opt into email open to second email open to third email open with upsell to item, then and click to item landing page, then click to purchase. I don't know how it's going to tell me 95% of people who see my ad are going to click on it. Stop playing with me, bro. Crazy. Lock in. I gotta go to the gym pretty soon. Day's already almost started. This is like what, 3 hours? Thank you, bruh. Now we see the actual conversion rates, okay? Now I'm gonna calculate for y'all. I'm probably gonna leave in like 15 minutes. Something like that. What time are we going to the gym? Yeah, 15 minutes. So I'm gonna tell that to Lily and Charlotte. Yo, send them the link. Let them hear exactly how I said it. Make them feel it in their chest. Okay. But yeah, I don't even want to see your analytics for that. Okay, I want to kind of look at like the lowest it can be, and calculate from there. Or should I look at averages? So it's okay. I think they're fine. No, they're not. They need to hear it from me. Never mind. I think they're good. Never mind. That kind of hurt. Then I know you guys see all the steps in this funnel. So I'm going to calculate it for you guys. Actually, just screen record. Hope that didn't mess with my stream a little bit. Hope it did not. There we go. All right, there we go. So what? It's not working? Stream not working? Stop. I'm pretty sure y'all can see me. Or you. Okay, bet. Okay, cool. So let's look at this. End of the funnel right here. Purchase. So 1, let's say we already see how it is. So my god, bro. Dang. So from purchase, one sale right here is a purchase. Purchase from people landing on the Etsy bundle page, that's 3%. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 divided by 2. I'm about to just like average them. I'm gonna say it's 5%, so divided by 0.05 is equal to. What's my phone at? Oh, I could just do it up here. Forget, you guys have to see it too. 1 divided by 0.05. 20. Okay. 20. So from here, then it's gonna take 20 people, like 20. Let's just do the math real quick, guys, and then the math is gonna show us if this is even profitable or not. But what's gonna really show us is if like we follow through with the plan, and I am going to follow through with the plan regardless. 10 days of it, see how it plays out. If it doesn't play out, then it's over with. But yeah, 20, let's say 10% right here, 0.1 from email 3. So the whole funnel, I'm going to show you guys like the whole funnel. Actually not, before I even like hop into that, let me show you guys the funnel for real. Where's my mailer light? And then I'll show you the campaign for that. BY campaign number 2. Okay, boom. So the idea for this campaign is to pretty much like drive my own leads by getting people like giving people like something for free first, like something of value, you know. So I have 3 types of ads right now for this one. I'm pretty much just like split testing which one's going to be the more effective one, and then put more money into that one basically. Freak, just closed it. All right. One more. All right, boom. So all these are pretty much just driving traffic towards the website. Oh no, towards the landing page, and then boom, landing page. Visit site. On Mailer Lite, get your first coloring page for free. Coquette Cuties, my first one. Starting with this one right here. Put your email in, blah, 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 all that. And then that basically takes you guys to the landing page. Well, you're going to start getting the emails and stuff, but let me show you guys real quick. Actually, I'm going to see my automations. So, yeah, this is a whole funnel I'm talking about. 5-day coloring page funnel. Overview. See what it do. Preview the workflow, and it starts like this. So you go from the ad, click through, you land on the landing page. I might as well just open that right here. Landing page, boom, gets your landing page, and then from there you get your first email after you sign up. Let's preview that. Can I at least like? There we go. Preview my own email. Stop playing with me. But yeah, this is the first email you get. Your first free coloring book is here. She's flirty, fabulous, and dying to have you color her. And then boom, as promised, Coquette Cuties is flirty friend. Download your free Coquette Cutie page. You're gonna get 4 more free pages over the next few days, each from a different book. But you can grab all of these for only $19.99. Yeah. First email, all that stuff. P.S. Stick with us all week. You get 5 total free pages and a surprise 50% full deal on the 50% off deal on the full bundle. That only lasts a limited time. And I give them that deal on the 3rd day, because the 3rd day. Oh, close that. That's cool. Thank you. It's taking a lot of time to understand like what this can do. And yeah, so if they really signed up for like the free coloring book pages, and like we tell them we're gonna get coloring pages like every day of the week, by the time like this is where like you're giving them free stuff, so like you're making it feel like like, oh yeah, I'm getting something and they're asking for nothing right now. So like it feels pretty good, you know, like why would you turn down a free gift, you know? But yeah, all of that keeps going. Oh, I just noticed something. I gotta change this. Have to pause automation real quick to fix this. Because these have the same thumbnail, and this is the actual main pitch one too. So I really do have to change this, but show y'all in a second after this loading. Maybe if it actually wants to load. What just happened? There we go. That took way too long. This or that. I gotta find a page from that. Replace that. At this point, y'all are just seeing like how everything works, and that's cool. This or that coloring book. Okay, I gotta upload that. Welcome to the behind the scenes of what it takes to run this. Did I even like attach a page? I don't remember if I did or not. I'm trying to remember like which one I picked. Morning routine. Yeah, it was this one. Let's open that. I wonder what like actually linked to this. What? Yeah, perfect. Done editing. I don't know why I gotta take this long to load, but yeah, this is where like the main pitch happens. I legitimately had it open, but I didn't even show you. Cool. Yeah, the main pitch happens from here. Can't decide, just get them all. Full bundles ready when you are. Hey, all that. This is the bundle. I bolded this. It's like an extra incentive to like actually buy the book now. Like, I made it half off, which is I'm giving you even more free stuff. You get half of the book for free. The other half you paid for it. I guess, bro. I don't know. But yeah, offering more stuff. Even down here, I'm trying to be like more. The other ones don't have anything down here, but I'm trying to be more effective with the layout. And then right here is like where I go into like pretty much fully just pushing it. Cause we should have bought on day 3, but day 4 is like, okay, yeah, you still have your free pages, so here it's at, but this is still available and it's gonna be gone in a bit. And yeah, but then on top of that though, I added this right here, linking to the individual books if people wanted to buy them. I probably should have put that on like the other page, but that was like the main pitch anyway. So, but yeah, that's the whole funnel. And now from there, you guys see the funnel and like how it works and stuff like that, and how it's supposed to like actually be effective. So let's hop back into this right here. SE bundle page, email click number 3, which is the main one. You can make me feel so comfortable. It feels like he's sitting right next to me talking. It feel like I'm. Yo, we got a parasocial like joint in here, bro. You got a parasocial in here, bro. Look, I don't exist. I'm AI. I'm not real, bro. Don't come searching for me and show up at my crib. Like, if EK stopped posting, I don't know what I'd do with myself. And it's funny because there's actually people like that though. Like actually, it's pretty insane. I don't think I don't think I'd be able to live myself if my kid was like that, bro. Like go outside, bro. Lock in. But oh yeah, this is now back into the whole like funnel thing. So to get one sale, you've seen like what the funnel is actually like. You see the conversion rates between each part of the funnel. So let's show you guys. That's one of the many reasons why I stopped posting. Honestly, I can't even imagine like seeing that all the time. And for you, it's like weird dudes. Like dudes are like capable of anything. I'm about to keep it so real. Like I know what we are, monsters sometimes. So can't even blame you. But let's see, divided by 0.1. So 200. The number's getting a lot higher, man. I'm going to get pretty annoyed if it gets to a point I realize that. If it gets to like, I'm going to get pretty annoyed if I see the number at the end of it and I really realize like, oh yeah, this actually cannot be profitable. I'm about to be tight. But let's see though. You never know. All right, so we already got past these and these. This part of the funnel, say 30 to 45%. I'm not going to do that math in my head. Plus 30 divided by 2. 37, 38. 38%. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, 0.38. I'm tweaking. $526. You know what? I'm about to do the exact numbers to this point. Knock that out. 35 plus 50. Four point two 4.25%. 0.425. 526 divided by 0.425. This feels like Khan Academy. Like I'm running a class right here. And really that's what this is. Like we're all learning together. You're watching me learn as I've learned through all of it. 1, 2, 3, 7. Stuff like that. 2, 3, 7. Cross that out. 50 plus 70. It's 160. 80%. 0.8. Okay, 1,547. 2, 6, 65, 32.5, 0.325. I'm guessing you guys are seeing how tedious this can get. Ooh, 4,000. My God. I actually already don't like that. 760, 4,760. Okay, let's just go 90%, 0.9. Oh, this last one right here is going to make this like number jump. Oh, I'm about to be tight. I'm about to be tight. Okay. I'm already like, I don't even want to see the number anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Dang. What was that 5,288? was it? And then the dreaded 0.01. It's gonna make this joint jump, dude. Just to get one sale. I think what I'm gonna do is like to our, I don't even want to see the number. Like it just made me frustrated again. But that's the whole thing. That's the whole process. It's gonna make me frustrated again. $528,000 views to get one sale. Why am I frustrated? Because it takes 528,000 sales views to get one sale. And knowing the Pinterest conversion rate, and even just looking at mine, bro, let's just look at what we know so far. Or like cost per mil. Let's say that. Cost per mil is $2.23, and that's cost per 1,000. So to get one sale is gonna cost me 1,000. To get one sale is gonna cost me like this number right here. 528 times 2.2. Like, come on. I don't even want to see the number. Like, yeah. That's my current problem. This right here is my current problem. Oh. You know what? But that's why I keep doing this. That's why I love it. I gotta figure out the problem, move on to the next step. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, perfect, crazy, bow. But yeah, this is what being the entrepreneur is from my understanding, my experience. But I'm gonna keep doing these like every weekday, 7:30 a.m. I'm about to think like Saturdays and stuff. Like if I could do it later in the day. But let's get back to the face cam, man. Can't even see my little ugly butt. There we go. But yeah, you heard the whole story. You've seen what it takes, what I've done so far. What I think now, I know chat told me that I should run this for at least 10 days, and if it's not profitable after 10 days, then they just like drop it. And no sales in 10 days, just like completely drop it. So I'm gonna get the funds right and then run it for 10 days and see from there. But I think next time y'all see me, I'm gonna be doing like market research, probably. Definitely gonna be doing some market research. I want to find like a more profitable item to where it makes sense for me to spend $30 on ads to get one sale. And yeah, but even with then, like, and that honestly, if I can find that on this stream, that's like a whole new series, like starting a brand new business from scratch. And I did that I did that with all the businesses. I built Instagram pages, TikTok pages, websites, sites, processes, all that stuff. You're gonna watch that happen in real time on my next product. So my next business idea actually. But right now, like, I'm very much on the product, like buy low, sell high. I do have an idea of like a higher leverage like business plan, but I want to like have like a clear idea of like where I'm gonna head next with it before I even like bring that to y'all. But yeah, W day, W first day. Hopefully I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. If not, I just got a text from work. I keep forgetting to tell them I'm gonna be outside today. But yeah, stream is over. See ya later. How you saw this?